everyone, it's Dr. Robin again. I want to tell you a quick story from my own family. One of those unforgettable moments that, honestly, could only come from a house full of curious kids. It's the purple crayon incident. My toddler once ate a purple crayon. We realized what had happened when it showed up again later in her diaper. If you've ever had a toddler, you know exactly what I mean. Her big brother, who was about 3 years older, was fascinated. How did it go through her whole body and not just stay in her tummy forever, he asked. So he washed off the crayon, drew on some paper, and had a full-on anatomy lesson right there at the table. We talked about how some things, like crayons, can't be digested, so they just pass through. We compared it to fiber, which acts like a sponge to scrub your insides clean. And of course, we reviewed choking hazards and how to keep crayons far away from little sisters. That moment, that conversation, that's exactly the kind of curiosity that Essentials of Human Health is designed to meet. MedPath Level 1 is perfect for students who are interested in biology, dream of becoming a doctor, nurse, or veterinarian, ask thoughtful questions about how their bodies work, want to learn how to care for themselves physically, mentally, and socially. They might not be science kids, but maybe they're fascinated by people and what makes us tick. The typical age range is around 8 to 11 years old, and it aligns with late elementary school. There are no prerequisites, just curiosity and a willingness to learn. So what do we cover? Well, this level is full of real answers to the kinds of questions that our kids are already asking. Why do I have to brush my teeth? Why does milk come out my nose if I laugh while I'm drinking it? How do germs make me sick? Why do I get so dizzy when I spin? We use these questions as launch points for deeper exploration into human biology and health. This is a big step forward in understanding. So here's something that's really important about this level. We're going to revisit that anatomy lessons introduced in MedPath Foundations, but this time they're woven into this new structure that includes physiology. By placing anatomy side by side with how the body functions, students are going to be making stronger connections between structure and purpose. Why does this matter? Well, because when kids revisit familiar material in a new context, it deepens their understanding. It helps their brain form the wiring it needs to truly retain what they learn and apply it later on. This is where we begin shifting from, this is what a bone looks like, to this is how bones, muscles, and nerves all work together so you can pick up your fork at dinner. What's included in Essentials of Human Health are, well, a number of things. There's going to be the anatomy coloring book. They will use the same coloring book across all levels. The complete workbook pages that will help them reflect, apply, and retain what they're learning. They'll watch simple guided video lessons designed for independent or co-learning. These lessons address basic physiology, and they'll include simple projects such as a functional model of the lungs to show how the diaphragm works. They can take auto-graded quizzes to check their understanding. They'll use their own login to track their progress through the systems. They'll review key concepts using optional summary pages in the coloring book. Each lesson includes that lesson's coloring page or worksheet as a printable file. And if you sign up for the full year subscription, we'll send you both the coloring book and the workbook to your home for free. Or you can buy it yourself. If you prefer to print it at home, you'll still have access to every page inside your lessons. This is launching really soon. Essentials of Human Health premieres September 1st, and it's the perfect late elementary science course for curious growing minds. Make sure you're signed up for updates. We'll be sharing more soon.